Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I've had a busy day today. It is now 5:15 and I have been in my garden most of the day. I started at 10 o'clock this morning and I thought I'm going to spend as much time as I can, do what I can, because there's a lot of places in my garden really want digging over. Some of the weeds are up here. So I thought I'll work for half an hour and then sit down. I took my knitting out as well. I've got a little one of those little bistro tables and a seat, so I put them out and I took my knitting out as well, and I thought I'm going to knit for half an hour as well. I'll do the garden from 10 till past, have a break, make myself a cup of coffee or something, cup of tea or something, and have a break for half an hour and then start again at 11 o'clock, and that's what I did. So I was doing every half hour, I was stopping for a half hour break. That's the only way I can manage my garden. This worked out quite well actually, because I worked on the garden again at 11 o'clock until 11:30, and then I had a rest from 11:30 to 12, then I worked on the garden again for half an hour. And 12:30 I made my lunch, made myself a salad sandwich, which me and Sandra often do. And had half an hour while I even took my sandwich out in the garden. It's been a beautiful day, a lovely day. We have been forecast for rain all day, but it hasn't rained up to now, but it is looking a bit dull now, so it might be going to rain now. And then I seen after I had my lunch, it was 1 o'clock, I started working on the garden again, and another break at 1:30, and in the garden again at 2, and so on until I worked in the garden till 3:30. I got my strimmer out as well because there was a lot of stuff needed strimming, because some of the places where I haven't grown anything, I usually grow a lot of vegetables and things, but I haven't this year, haven't had time. I actually gave up growing things because I had rabbits coming into my garden and they were just eating everything in sight, but they seem to have disappeared, so I think maybe next year I can probably get back to normal again. But it was mostly because of the knitting and that I wasn't in my garden this year doing what I normally do. So I worked until 3:30 and I got getting a lot done in the garden. I'm going to do the same tomorrow. I did that on Tuesday, I think it was, because I was doing my granddaughter's on Wednesday and I was at bingo. I did do a little bit of work yesterday as well, because I wasn't going to bingo till 6:30. I did a little bit of work in the garden. I have 4 flower beds in the middle of a very large patio I've got in the back garden, and I had started digging those over on Tuesday, and I finished them off. So I got the 4 of them done on Thursday, so I had quite a bit done on Thursday as well before I went out. And me and my friend were lucky last night. I won £5, a £5 line, but somebody else shouted at the same time, so I got £2.50. So me and my friend got £1.25 each. But then later on, she won £50, so we got £25 each. So I was quite lucky last night. And that's what I've been doing. I've been knitting. This is the second side of Claudette's cardigan. I'm getting a good way up that. And then I came back in the house and I thought, I've got 3 bananas that I deliberately kept and let them go soft to make a banana loaf. And that's what I did after I came in. I sat down and had a cup of tea and that first, and then I mixed all the stuff for the to make the banana loaf, because I haven't had one for ages and I just fancied one, so that's why I deliberately left the bananas to go soft. And I had all the ingredients in the house, so I was okay for doing that. And it's in the oven at the moment and I can smell it and my mouth is watering. I love banana loaf. And you know, when I'd finished mixing it and put it in the tray to put in the oven, Remember when you were kids and your mum made a cake and you wanted the bowl to scrape out? I even did that afterwards, and I remember when me and my sister used to fight over the bowl, and when mum used to make cakes and that, and we used to be always fighting and arguing, and she's got more than I've gotten. And my mother used to say, I'm going to give you two a slap in a minute if you don't stop fighting. So that's what I'll be having after my tea. I haven't had my tea yet. I'm going to make it a bit later, but I'll have a bit banana loaf with a bit custard on. So I'll be having for then. And I've had a lot of emails as well for that little rosebud cardigan. I told anyone that if they wanted the instructions that for to do the cardigan, just email me and I would send them to them. And that's what I've done. And one lady even asked for the little cardigan I did a little while, the little mock rib, the 3-stitch mock rib one. So I sent her, I have got the instructions for that, so I sent that to her as well. But I've done sent quite a few emails out with the instructions for the little rosebud lace cardigan. So it's going to be a lot of children wearing that cardigan all around the country, probably around the world actually, because I think they weren't all just in this country that were asking. I think the last one was with Janet. I'm going to send one to you as well, Janet. I haven't had time yet. I've just come in from my garden. I noticed your email when I was out in the garden. So I'll sort it out for you later because I've shut my computer down. It's in my the photos that I took, that I scanned are in my computer, so I have to do it from my computer. So that's what I'll be doing after that, sorting out things like that. And I'm coming on well with my views on my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting. I think I just need another 300 watch hours. So all you people get watching some of my videos again, just let them play. It doesn't matter whether you've watched them before. But I just had a payment from YouTube this morning from my Knitting Tips channel. I think I was a few pennies short of £200, so I've made quite a bit this last month on YouTube. I think it's probably because of the number of extra subscribers I've been getting, because I have been getting a lot more subscribers, and of course they're watching all the videos because they haven't seen all of them, so they go through all of them, and that's how I get the extra money on the adverts and that. So I'm happy about that. So I'm quite rich this month. I even had a premium bond up the beginning of the month as well. I'll be checking next month, and I have been having to draw my premium bonds out because I have to pay council tax and rent as well, because I haven't a little bit money in the bank and all that. So I've been having to start drawing out some of my premium bonds, and I don't like doing that because there's less chance of winning if you haven't got all that in. But I've had no other choice because my money in my account's starting to go down. And that's when you have, with our government, if you have a little bit of money in the bank, you don't get no help with your rent and your council tax and things like that. But anyway, I am sitting doing a little bit of knitting, but I am going to go in the shower as well. It's been rather a hot day, so it's been hot and sticky, and I wear those when I'm digging the garden. I just wear a pair of those. I like those Dr. Scholl flip-flop things, but they're very thick and hard soles on them, and I like those for digging the garden because I don't want to have to put a pair of shoes on and, you know, have your feet all covered and that, so my feet get scruffy off the side. And I'm just looking at them here when I'm doing this video, my feet are filthy. So my feet need a good wash as well. Like I'm saying, it has been hot and sticky today, and I think we're going to get a couple more nice days, and then I think we might start away in up the northeast of England here, probably going to have a little bit rain, and that's going to spoil the nice weather. We don't get it as hot as what they get down south, up in the northeast. But I am going to have to finish this video now, because I'm going to have to check my banana loaf in my oven. I don't want it to get a little bit too well done. So, thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So, bye for now.